Now at 5, a mystery surrounding a man's death. The questions Metro Police are looking to answer as they try to figure out how he ended up dead on the side of the road.
Near 70 degrees right now, but I'm looking ahead to another cool night and when 80s return in your 7-day.
Making a multi-billion-dollar investment in Lebanon. We've got the new facility Eli Lilly is building and the jobs it'll bring.
Injuries, the big talker here at the Colts complex on Wednesday. Anthony Richardson, a limited participant in practice. Jonathan Taylor not practicing. We have the update for you coming up on 13 Sports. Live from Indy, you're watching 13 News.
Well, tonight, Metro Police are trying to figure out what led to the death of a man on the near northeast side of Indianapolis. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Felicia Lawrence.
And I'm Scott Swan. Anne Marie is working on Sunrise this week. IMPD discovered the man's body around 10:30 this morning. Tonight, our Marina Silva shares what she's learned about this investigation.
A man found shot just along the road. That's what police found when they got to East 21st and Sheldon Street.
In the early stages of this particular investigation, and hopefully we'll figure out what actually occurred and when this occurred.
Sergeant William Young with IMPD says a lot of times when gunshots are heard, people will call into IMPD. But that didn't happen this time.
This individual was located and then reached out to 911, basically saying that this was a person down. When we arrived, our medical personnel and our officers discovered that this person had been shot.
There's multiple factories in this area. Police are hoping to talk to witnesses to figure out what happened.
We're canvassing the area, hoping to speak with witnesses and so forth.
People who live in the area were watching as police investigated, but they did not want to go on camera. They did tell 13 News they heard shots in the area in the afternoon on Tuesday, but did not think anything of it or a reason to call IMPD. Now police are left to figure out who is this man and why was he shot. In Indianapolis, Marina Silva, 13 News.
IMPD has not shared any information about a possible suspect. The Marion County Coroner's Office will release the name of the man who was killed once they've talked to his family.
And tonight you'll notice an increased Indianapolis Metro Police presence near local synagogues and temples. They'll be there as the Jewish High Holy Days begin. IMPD shared the news online, saying this is part of their ongoing commitment to ensuring the safety and security of everyone in the community. And it also follows Iran's attack on Israel. It's been a little more than 24 hours since Iran launched 180 missiles into the country. Israel is vowing to respond with violent force.
Tonight at 5, we're working to learn why a large number of state police troopers were in northern Hamilton County investigating a town official. Our
Rich Nye spent the day in Atlanta and shares what he's seen police doing all over town.
State police were here at this house all day at the corner of Walnut and Meridian in Atlanta. The home belongs to Andy Emmert, who is the utility superintendent and building commissioner for the town of Atlanta. A town official confirms that state police are investigating Emmert. In fact, police also closed the town hall today to gather evidence there and at a few other town buildings and facilities. People around town tell me that police arrived this morning in large numbers, making a big statement in this little town of just 700 people. But Emmert is not under arrest at this time. Tonight at 6, what we know about the investigation and the evidence that police have gathered here today. In Atlanta, Rich Nye, 13 News.
Next month, the Johnson County judge will decide if he will accept a plea deal and possibly sentence the man who's accused of killing a 16-year-old at a school bus stop in Greenwood. Tyreek Radford L. entered a plea agreement to the murder of Tamario Stokes Jr. Investigators believe he targeted the teenager at the bus stop near US 31 and Worthsville Road back in August of 2022. Stokes Jr. was a sophomore at Whiteland Community High School when he was killed. He had recently transferred to the school and only attended class for 4 days before that shooting.
Tonight, 2 Hamilton County parents are facing charges after 2 middle schoolers ended up in the hospital after taking meth. Westfield police found one of the students unconscious at Westfield Middle School last week. Court documents state the student told school administrators she swallowed meth she got from her boyfriend. The school then identified the boyfriend as another middle school student. He told the administrators that he gave his girlfriend powder and a crystal he found on the floor of his dad's bedroom. 2 adults are now facing drug charges.
The Indianapolis City County Council's investigative committee is now hard at work after their first meeting. They're tasked with looking into the handling of multiple sexual harassment complaints within Mayor Joe Hogsett's administration.
As our Marion County reporter Lauren Kostick shares, their first step is choosing a law firm to conduct the investigation.
Well, just last night, 7 councilors took their seats as the council's investigative committee called its first meeting. And it's already clear that this independent investigation isn't going to be cheap. The bipartisan approach was given the green light last month to dig into sexual harassment allegations within City Hall. The council's attorney presented 3 outside law firms that can conduct this investigation. All of them are out of state and have no ties to the city. Right now, councilors are expected to make a decision next Wednesday. And again, like we said, this is not going to be cheap. So coming up at 6:15, we look at just how much these potential law firms are looking to charge the council. In Indianapolis, Lauren Kostick, 13 News.
Sunny skies right now. Temperatures close to 70 degrees. We have 72 Greensburg, 71 Noblesville, 70 Bunker Hill, and 68 degrees in Crawfordsville and Connorsville on this Wednesday evening. Skies will stay clear and it's going to be cool again. Speaking of cool, temperatures especially south and east are down 5 to almost 10 degrees from 24 hours ago. 24 hours ago, we were tracking that cold front moving in. It'll be on the chilly side again tonight, back down into the 40s. Highs tomorrow afternoon with more sunshine, a little warmer than today in the upper 70s.
Well, Eli Lilly made a big announcement today, a $4.5 billion medicine foundry set to open in 2027 in Lebanon.
Leaders at Lilly tell us that they will combine drug research, development, and manufacturing all in one place. Our Jenny Runovich shows us the plan tonight, the jobs it will bring, and what this means for patients.
Eli Lilly's Medicine Foundry is the 4th massive investment in Lebanon's LEAP Innovation District. $4.5 billion, meant to have a big impact on how the company develops drugs and therapies, starts clinical trials, and gets meds to patients at the pharmacy.
Thank you all for leading and leaping our way into the future.
The Medicine Foundry will combine research, manufacturing, and the most advanced technology available in a single location right here in Indiana. We're not aware of another investment like this in the world.
The complex will be built on the west side of I-65. 1.2 million square feet, 7 buildings, 400 new high-skilled jobs. Scientists, researchers, engineers, lab techs, a boon for Boone County.
When you talk about companies you want in your community, Lilly's at the top of that list.
Lilly says the speed of innovation and supply will be the game changers here. A decade ago, it took 13 years to get a medicine from testing to available. Takes half that time now. With the new Medicine Foundry, Lilly expects to speed up drug development even more and ramp up supply when a discovery is successful.
Researching new ways to produce medicines, as well as manufacturing these medicines for clinical trials across the world.
This site will enable those types of inventions that can allow us to make 2-3 times as much medicine from the same process with chemical innovation.
But this project does come with questions. People worried about the water supply, not just for the medical foundry, but the LEAP district in general.
Lebanon put some projects on hold because there wasn't enough water for them. Citizens Energy's proposed a plan to pump in 25 million gallons a day. Local and state leaders say concerns are unfounded.
Not one drip will be drained that's not accounted for.
Lilly would not be willing to commit and make an announcement unless they were comfortable that we would be able to supply them based on our plans.
The state is paying for road, water, and utility improvements, plus incentives tied to Lilly's jobs and investment for the foundry, a project they call transformational in the science of fighting and treating disease. In Lebanon, Jenny Runovich, 13 News.
Again, any new construction in Lebanon depends on getting water.
As we've reported, Citizens Energy has proposed a $700 million plan to boost the water supply. But an advocacy group is saying not so fast. Today, the Citizens Action Coalition filed comments with the state against that plan. It says this proposal boils down to diverting public funds meant to help provide clean drinking water for people. So a few companies looking to build factories in a relative water desert can financially benefit.